Tracy.
It's like I have these two
Tracy.
anchors attached to me that make it
Oh, Tracy. Oh, Tracy. It's like the weight just went straight to the bottom. The food and the fats and the salts and the dehydration and the carbohydrates just went straight to the bottom to the legs.
Yeah. I'm a dog, I pull up a bitch. Trying to cut off my neck on my head. Every show I'm moving with sticks.
Put that chocolate cake down, bitch. I said put that chocolate cake down. Put that corn dog down. Put that chili dog down. You ain't gonna want to eat no more chili dog after this video. We got another banger. It's your boy, OkayRickk. Ain't up for that joint, make you laugh, make you smile, and only good vibes, only man. Shout out to the family, shout out to the gang, the Double K, man. We back with some pressure, back with some heat. We got jaw-dropping moments of my 600-pound life. We're not on here, disclaimer, we're not on here to bash people. We're not on here to call anybody fat. We're not on here to tell you to do this with your life, be healthy. We just here for a reaction. Yes, sir. But I love y'all. Keep commenting more videos for me to react to. Your favorite black Americans back. And hey, man, we got that pressure for y'all today. Let's get right into it. We ain't gonna waste no more time. And I can already see how this video gonna start. She got this chocolate cake in her hand. Put that cake down. Put that cake down. My grandma doing 35 years in prison for twerking outside McDonald's for a large ice water. But if you leave a like on today's video, we will get her out tomorrow morning. And come on now, it's hot out there. It's about 150 degrees. My grandma needed that large ice water now. Leave a like on today's video.
My 600-Pound Life is TLC's most famous show that has been documenting the weight loss journeys of morbidly obese patients for nearly a decade.
Yeah, we know
In
this.
this journey, we've witnessed many participants going through jaw-dropping transformations over the years. As everybody knows that the road to success is filled with bumps, the patients of Dr. Now's weight loss program also face numerous challenges and struggles. Well, in today's video, we will be looking at dangerously jaw-dropping moments on My 600-Pound Life. So,
now we got the
let's
jaw-dropping
get
moments.
started.
Let's go.
Bethany Stout.
Because when the cravings come and I have to have what I want,
I know that ain't fucking garlic bread. And more bread with the pizza? That shit look good as hell.
all I can think about.
Dr. Now's weight loss program also tackles the issues of cravings and boredom-driven eating patterns during their therapy sessions. But not every patient complied with him, and exactly that was the case with Bethany. For instance, she never believed that this sort of therapy could ever help her situation. But the problem was in the attitude by which she perceived things. Bethany wasn't controlling her cravings or pushing herself to do better. Therefore, despite receiving a successful gastric bypass surgery, she ended up gaining weight just after 4 months. This all happened because she wasn't working on her mistakes as she was instructed to.
Come on, Bethany, you supposed to put that garlic bread down, baby. You supposed to put that garlic bread down.
Claimed that the surgery didn't work properly on her and didn't do its magic as it was supposed to. After hearing her bizarre claims, Dr. Now gave her his 2 cents by replying that the surgery was never a magic fix that she believed in. He also warned her that if she really wants things to go her way, she's gonna have to get a grip of reality. Otherwise, things could get far worse. But Bethany gave into her intuition and went back to overeating. Even after all of this, Dr. Now still decided to do an endoscopy to check how her stomach was responding after the surgery. He let her husband know the seriousness of her situation, but in his mind, he was extremely worried about her eating habits and that his...
The husband looked like a twig. The husband looked like the Chick-fil-A straw. The husband looked like Chick-fil-A straw. And she looked like the Chick-fil-A cup. I hope these people are doing good, and they're like I know after the show and stuff, they like literally, so most of them get their life together and they lose a lot of weight. And then I heard some had conditions, but I don't know, bro. Let's see what the doctors say though. Let's see what's going on.
I'll be waiting for her.
I wanted to talk to you to tell you that this is a lot harder than I thought, and I'm not sure if I can continue with your program.
Teresa Hollister.
What the hell did this shit just say? What is your age to improve reference of videos ads you see? Oh, shit, I'm like 18 now.
I'm just letting myself go to the point where I'm bedridden. I do everything from my bed.
A contestant from season 4 of My 600-Pound Life, Teresa Hollister
Season
was
4.
estimated to weigh nearly 800 pounds when her
Damn.
episode first aired. When she joined the program, she was bedridden for almost 2 years. But it was time to carry her out of the house so that she could travel to Dr. Now's facility in Houston to help a
Oh, he in Houston? The doctor in Houston? I can't tell y'all where I'm from. I'm in Michigan. Oh, no, I just moved to Kansas. Then I went back to Detroit. Then I went back to right now I'm in Europe.
was taken to put her in the back of the van. By the way, at the start of her stay at the hospital, Teresa shed some weight, but unfortunately, it didn't continue, and she started gaining it all again. During a month at home, she ended up gaining almost 28 pounds, but eventually got approved for her weight loss surgery. Not only this, just after 2 months post-surgery, her diabetes and blood pressure was already getting better. Even her legs also started shrinking as her lymphedema mass was getting smaller. But despite all these positive signs, Teresa refused to get out of her bed for a long time.
If I ever get this big, bro, it's like I don't even want to eat no more. I don't know.
As she was used to laying there all day. The reason for this was later discovered in the follow-up episode, when she complained that she's in too much pain to even try to stand, especially since her lymphedema had been removed. So, in order to get her to stand up on her own feet, Dr. Now eventually sent her to a rehab facility. But Teresa even ended up checking herself out, against the doctor's wishes. Then, after a while, Teresa summoned the courage and eventually turned things around, as just after the 2 years of starting her journey, she was able to walk on her own for the first time in years.
Oh, that's good.
My world was my bed for 3 years, and now the whole world is
That's
open
good.
to me.
Robert Butchell.
We came in, and the doctor pronounced he was dead.
When Robert Butchell first appeared on the show, he weighed nearly 850 pounds, and therefore is still known as one of the heaviest patients Dr. Now ever dealt with. Apart from his obesity, the major strain on his health was his addiction to painkillers. This played a major role in his health deterioration and untimely demise. Well, with the support and love from his mother and his fiancée Catherine, Robert managed to control his unhealthy eating habits after a quite rocky start of the journey. And after all the struggle and hard work...
At least he had a woman, at least he had 2 women, your mama and your girl, at least that stick by you in times like this, man. Damn, bro. I know some women to get up and just leave. Won't even call you back, text you back. Won't even get a respond. Probably leave you on the red. So at least he had people behind him, bro.
350 pounds of weight, including
Wow.
a lymphedema mass that was removed after surgical intervention. But despite all the good signs, the removal of the mass, unfortunately, left Robert deeply depressed, and therefore he started craving painkillers. His addiction got so bad at one point that he tore all his stitches in order to get some extra pills. Sadly, his addiction to painkillers made his life miserable, and even before the episode ended, he passed away from a heart attack during the filming process in November 2017.
Rest in
Following Robert's
peace.
death, Dr. Now hailed him for being a fighter. Furthermore,
Wow.
he also expressed his frustration and anger at the medical system
Rest in peace.
for its complicity in Robert's addiction, as it was the only thing that ultimately led to his demise.
Robert had struggled with his weight and his body gave up, but he never did give up.
Susan Farmer.
If I fail,
Wow.
there's nothing anybody could do for me.
Doctor said he didn't give up, the body gave up. That's crazy, bro.
Well, Susan Farmer, the contestant from Season 3 of My 600-Pound Life, might not sound like a crazy patient like some of the others mentioned on the list. She is added to the list because her story is pretty insane and almost unbelievable. She shared that since high school, she has weighed over 600 pounds and is also
High school?
diagnosed with a neurological disease known as neuropathy. In this disease, one or more nerves get damaged or dysfunction, which typically results in numbness, tingling of muscle, weakness, and pain in the affected area. Due to her condition, Susan was also declared to be at risk of immobility for her entire life if she didn't change her lifestyle soon. By the way, on her first appointment with Dr. Now, she was told that she would have to lose at least 100 pounds if she wants to get approved for surgery. Susan turned out to be a very motivated person who lost weight by sticking to the diet plan designed by Dr. Now, and dropped from 607 pounds to 507 pounds
Oh,
in
wow.
just a few months. But unfortunately,
good.
Susan still struggled to finally walk as she started to lose the feeling sensation in her legs. She was patiently waiting for her gastric bypass surgery, but after this, Dr. Now started to warn her about the risk of ending up permanently paralyzed. But Susan, being a brave person, didn't give up on the procedure by stating that the surgery was her second chance at life, so she wants to fight for it. She underwent months and months of excruciating physical therapy and was back on her feet by dropping more than 400 pounds of weight.
Wow.
This meant that she lost unbelievably 2/3 of her initial body weight. Huzzah, Susan!
I see
Wow.
you lost some more weight. I'm glad to see that you're making good progress.
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
Tracy Matthew.
Tracy.
It's like I have
Oh,
these two
Tracy.
anchors attached to me that make it
Oh,
all
Tracy. Oh, Tracy. It's like the weight just went straight to the bottom. The food and the fats and the salts and the dehydration and the carbohydrates just went straight to the bottom to the legs. Wow. Wow. Damn. Shit. Y'all, excuse my English. This I'm really. I had to take this in because it caught me off guard. I'm sorry. Hell. What you want me to do? Just sit here and be in silence? Hell.
impossible to move.
At the beginning of her episode, when Tracy was first introduced to the viewers, she weighed around 606 pounds, with the majority of her weight being in the legs. This was because the legs were swollen with lymphedema, which made her one of the most medically complicated patients in the history of a 600-pound life. In order to get her out of the bed, Tracy's husband, Anthony, had to lift her legs, as she was unable to barely stand on them on her own. Even when she planned to take a trip to Houston so she could visit Dr. Now, she had to be fitted in the car's trunk. For Tracy, that 20-hour road trip to Houston was nothing more than a pure trauma, as she was literally unable to move during the whole journey. She had to ask her husband to stop every once in a while.
He a real
during
one.
the journey.
He a real one. Shout out to my black brother. He a real one. He a real one, man. Real dog.
The pain in her legs would just become too much to bear. When they reached the medical facility, Anthony had to lift Tracy's legs out of the truck of the car. Not just that, he even tried to move her legs a bit, rub them to get the blood flow running. But luckily, by the end of her episode, Tracy eventually made it to Dr. Now and managed to shed 218 pounds. More power to you, Tracy.
Wow.
Great. I'm proud of you. You've done very good.
Thank you.
And look forward to see you again and get your next operation.
Tara Taylor.
Tara Taylor.
Besides, it's a lot of things
Oh,
in
big
my
Tara.
life that's hard.
Oh,
When
big
Tara
Tara.
Taylor started her weight loss journey in season 2 of My 600-Pound Life, weighing just over 600 pounds, she was practically bedridden. This mother of two had to rely on her family to take care of her children. But the things finally got better when she shed a whopping 300 pounds of weight,
Wow.
nearly half of her initial weight. And honestly, all the credits go to Dr. Now's program. After this, she finally got the chance to be a mother to her kids again, as now she was able to take care of them on her own. However, as she lost immense weight in such a short amount of time, it took a great toll on Tara's immune system. She used to get sick very easily, as the compromised immune system couldn't handle all the infections. But apart from that, after getting gastric bypass surgery, things have been going pretty well in her life. She even got engaged to her long-term
wow,
friend,
that's
Eugene, with whom she went on a date in 2015 during a follow-up episode of the show.
That's good, man.
I've never helped my son get ready for school. One day he won't want his mama helping him in the morning.
Erica Wall.
Erica.
Can't believe she just wasted all that food. I'm so frustrated right now.
We have seen many determined patients on My 600-Pound Life who were so determined to meet Dr. Now that they didn't even hesitate to take risks to get to Houston. One such case was of Erica from season 5, who decided to board a plane despite the fact that the doctors advised her not to. Because according to them, it wasn't a good idea for her to fly all the way, especially without any medical assistance, because there was a risk of blood clots forming in her legs. On top of that, Erica bought a whole aisle of 3 seats that made her feel humiliated, as she had to be carted past the other passengers in order to see if she could even fit there. Well, fortunately, she did fit in the plane and safely made it to Houston,
Okay,
where she
at least she made-
successfully managed to shed a whole 190 pounds till the end of her episode.
It's been about a month since my surgery and I've been feeling really good.
That's
So I
good.
decided I wanted to go somewhere.
That's all for today, guys, with dangerously jaw-dropping moments.
Oh man, wow. It's just good to see some people get their life together, and you know, some people, you know, change, bro. Rest in peace to the ones that died, though, and the one that what's the name they mentioned. He even said, man, he didn't give up, the body gave up. God damn. But yeah, bro, that's just some stuff, you know. Sometimes I have to watch some of these videos y'all send me because it clicks me back into reality, you know, like that cake do be tasting good, them pancakes, you know what I'm saying, them burgers and the hot dogs and the chili dogs and the corn dogs and the, you know what I'm saying, and the cookies, the chocolate chip boys, them shits be good. But man, you gotta watch it out here, man. Boy, that shit'll get you. It'll blow you straight up. You just be blow up. Just blow the hell up. Like I say, everybody wanna look like this straw, but then they get the Chick-fil-A cup. Turn you straight into a Chick-fil-A cup, extra large. Hope y'all enjoyed the video though. Yeah, man, this one of them videos that just had to wake me up today, but. I love you guys. Be sure to join the friends on the gang. And hey, man, block out negative people, negative energy. And like I said, if you want to request a video down below, just comment down below or send it to my DMs. And hey, I'll catch y'all in the next